Today's video is brought to you by OrchidSupplyStore.com. They have everything for your houseplant hobby and your orchid hobby. And for you viewers and for you subscribers, if you enter the coupon code DANNI, D-A-N-N-I, you will receive 12% off of your houseplant and orchid supplies. I'll leave a link to the website in the description of this video. Hello everyone, welcome to the greenhouse and welcome to the channel. It's Danny. I apologize if it's a little too windy, but it is windy, so I apologize for that background noise. And I also apologize for the raspiness of my voice. It is allergy season here in Ohio. But the sun is shining and the greenhouse is full to the brim with blooms, and I want to show them to you. There are so many Phalaenopsis in bloom right now that it is breathtaking, and I have really been enjoying the greenhouse with all of these blooms. And I do have more Phalaenopsis that are spiking down here on this very bottom shelf, but almost every single Phalaenopsis has opened at least one bloom, so I want to go around and show them to you. You guys know I love my yellows and my warm colors. This one is especially cute with the pickety edging. We have a beautiful classic white phal, and they have gotten so heavy, stuff is tumbling over now. So I do need to repot once stuff comes out of bloom. This one here is fragrant, and it is a silver leaf phal. It's been in bloom for quite some time, and I really like that color though. As you can see, the spike of that orchid is holding up that orchid. Now this one here is one of my oldest Phalaenopsis that I've had in my collection, a very reliable bloomer, and I have really put that orchid through the ringer, and she still blooms for me. And then over here, this beautiful, beautiful display. Harlequin fat lip phal. A dusty pink color. These are all no ID Phalaenopsis. Excuse me, I'm so sorry, you guys. And I'm in love with this mauve color Phalaenopsis. It's so pretty to me. And then we have this handsome fella that is just a showstopper. It's amazing. And it gave me 2 spikes. Beautiful leopard print, fat lip phal, Harlequin back there. That is my son's orchid. Thanks to a fellow Instagram follower, Cat Ants Orchids, I have gotten ID on this Phalaenopsis, and it is Phalaenopsis Maple Valley. And I think that name really, really suits it. It is kind of a maple color, right? And it is fragrant. I love this orchid. Next to it, we have a beautiful spotted orchid. And then this one here, I remember purchasing it because I love the cute little pink nose. And it always puts on a really nice display for me. Lots of blooms. Next to it is look at that nose. We got a little mutation going on. That bloom just opened last night. What a little weirdo. And then another beautiful pickety Phalaenopsis. And I did find the ID to this one. I just can't remember what it is. I have it saved in my phone though. That is a little mini phal. Those blooms are about the size of a quarter. They're pretty tiny. And then even tinier is this one. And I do believe that the ID of this phal is Jaiho's Pink Girl. They do look exactly alike, but those blooms are tiny. And then surprise, another yellow phalaenopsis. We're gonna move down here. This one's been in bloom for a really long time. Sogo Vivian is almost in full bloom, a very beautiful variegated phalaenopsis. And this was the orchid of the month, this month of March. Beautiful picotee. I love that picotee edging on the blooms. And then another spotted phalaenopsis. This beauty here is my son's orchid, and we bought it back in March of 2020. And here it is in bloom. And let's go over here because we have Potinera Triple Love in bloom. It's one of my mounted cattleyas. All right now. All right, settle down. Really pretty. It opens up very, very yellow, but fades to this light yellow. And up here, this is LC Big Time number 2. It is starting to fade. I think this is a really pretty orchid. I think it's unique. Really pretty dusty pink again. And then check out the display, the show that the Schilleriana is going to give us. And we're not going to look at her too long, you guys. She's already blasted one bud for me right there. Right there. So we're not going to look at her too long. And then this really pretty phalaenopsis that is also fragrant with beautiful leaves. And another classic white phal. And we're going to go down to this next shelf. I know there's a lot, so if you have stayed with me this long, especially with this horrible voice of mine, I really appreciate it. Just a tan phal. That is a really beautiful color. Phalaenopsis Sweet Pink Bee. I'm not in love with those blooms. I don't like the peloric. I'll say it every time it's in bloom and every time I show you guys, but the fragrance is outstanding on it. It's a beautiful fragrance. Then right here, someone helped me positively ID this one, and this one is Phalaenopsis Sensation. I think I'm pronouncing it right. And it has a beautiful scent to it. And I appreciate you guys helping me positively ID these orchids. Just another no ID. And then lastly over here, another tan phal. When I like a orchid, I like to have 2 of them, and both of them are in bloom right now. And then we have the Sherry Baby on its last spike. It's been in bloom for months now. I hope you guys enjoyed the orchid tour, because I'm really enjoying it and I love to share it with you guys. Happy growing, everyone. Stay safe. Till next time.